Before billion-dollar movies, before the cinematic universes, before the Dark Knight, there was one moment that changed everything. And it happened in 1938. Sorry if you thought that was my real voice or something. That was my Batman voice.
And who are you? I'm Batman.
But it happened in 1938 with a single 10-cent comic book. This is the year the superhero was born. The year the comic book industry as we know it took its first powerful leap over a tall building in a single bound.
Up in the sky! It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Superman!
To understand 1938, you need to know what came before. Comics weren't new. They were reprints of newspaper strips or simple adventure tales. This era, sometimes called the Platinum Age, was mainly about comedy, westerns, and pulp-style crime. But publishers were looking for the next big thing, and two young men from Cleveland, Ohio had it. The world changed with a cover date of June 1938 that was actually on sale in April of that year. Action Comics #1 hit newsstands. The 13-page story within introduced us to Superman, a strange visitor from a distant planet who fights for the helpless and oppressed. Superman wasn't the star of his own book yet. Action Comics was an anthology featuring other heroes like the magician Zatara and the reporter Scoop Scanlon. But it was the Man of Steel's incredible popularity that drove the sales. Siegel and Shuster were paid only $130 for their creation, a decision they would famously regret. But their character instantly captured the imagination of a nation reeling from the Great Depression, a people desperate for a powerful symbol of hope. Superman codified the archetype of the superhero, the costume, the superpowers, the secret identity, and the origin story. Not just a great detective or a skilled boxer, but a man who could stop a speeding bullet. This was a fantasy of power and justice tailored for a time when everyday citizens felt powerless. While Superman dominated the competition, the other books were laying groundwork. National Periodical Publications, later known as DC, was already publishing detective comics and more fun comics. These titles were crucial because they featured the other characters who would become stars. For example, in the latter part of 1938, you could find stories of Slam Bradley, also created by Siegel and Shuster. 1938 was the spark. It proved that a new genre, the costume superhero, could sell hundreds of thousands of copies. The industry noticed. Next time, as we dive into 1939, the debut of the Batman.